So I saw a movie tonight that I had really wanted to see last year, but as you remember, I was only watching films directed by women last year. So there were a handful of movies that I had wanted to see. Paddington, Mad Max, The Perfect Guy. So I remember when the trailer launched for this movie, it was in like the summer, and I was like, I need this movie tomorrow, except that I can't see it. And I was really upset because I knew that I would love it. I knew that I would love it. And I was like really upset that I couldn't go see it. And I even had one friend tell me that I should just go see it and not tell anyone. And I was like, I would know. I would know. So I didn't cheat on A Year with Women by going to see this movie in theaters. And then I forgot that I had wanted to see it. And then I found it on Stars. And I was like, thank you, Stars. So I watched it and it was so good. Like, if I had seen this movie in theaters, I would have seen it like 5 times. I would have like gone for like every day for like 2 weeks. I really enjoyed it. So it's directed by David M. Rosenthal and written by Tiger Williams. I'm not sure what else Tiger Williams has written, but he spells his name Tyger, which I would like to think is a shout out to William Blake, but is probably not the case. It stars Sanaa Lathan, who's one of my favorite actresses, like all time fave. Michael Ealy, a favorite, really fun dude to look at. He is so beautiful. And Morris Chestnut. In it, Sanaa Lathan is a lobbyist. She lives in LA. She has a long-term boyfriend, Morris Chestnut, who does not want to settle down and marry and have children, and she's 36 and is like ready to get it done with, and she's just done waiting. Side note, Sanaa Lathan was like 42 when she filmed this, and they have her playing 36, and you don't for a minute not believe that she's 36 years old. You know, that's amazing. Instead of like, I don't know, Jennifer Lawrence, who always plays characters that are 10 years older than she's supposed to be, and she always looks too young for the roles. Here, we have someone who's older, looking super hot, and you would never have thought she's over 40. I actually was like, what? When I read that. Um, she's so beautiful. Oh, I love her. So she breaks up with Morris Chestnut, and then she starts dating this guy who was probably stalking her from the beginning, but you have to kind of pick up on that she'd met earlier. He seems like the perfect guy. Her friends like him. Her family likes him. Her cat likes him. Everything's going well. And then he just snaps and like pummels this guy's face in front of her, and she's just like, oh shit, and tries to back out. But then he turns into a psychopath and starts really stalking her for sure and maybe killing people, and it's really intense, and I really enjoyed it. I also sort of was like, how is this not a Lifetime movie? But it's like a Lifetime sort of plot elevated, one, by really great actors, and two, a nice budget. Sorry. Just thinking of how delightful it was. And it wasn't even rated R, it was rated PG-13, and yet it was still delightfully lurid. I really enjoyed it, like, a lot. Um, it also, like, it showed kind of how difficult it is to use the police to help you when someone is stalking you. Like, when she first goes to the cops to tell them, like, hey, this is happening, they're like, it sucks, but we can't do anything with what you've been telling us. We got to get more info. Like, basically he has to actually do shit before the police can do anything. And then it gets to this, escalated point of like murder and stuff, and she's still sort of, hands are still sort of tied, and she's to take matters into her own hands. I've just spoiled the whole movie for you. I'm really sorry. It's really fucking good. So I was thinking there's like 2 different movies that this would make a great double feature with. You could double it with Enough, starring Jennifer Lopez. Like, I feel like this would be a really good Enough Perfect Guy double feature for like women taking matters in their own hands after dudes are psychotic and horrible. Or you could double it with about last night, the 2014 version, and have a really nice Michael Ealy like dating in LA double feature, but it's like Michael Ealy, the actual perfect guy with Joy Bryant, or Michael Ealy, the psychotic, not actually perfect guy in The Perfect Guy with Sanaa Lathan, and then you've got like a really great time, I think. Okay, so anyways, this is a great film and you should watch it. There's a really cool article, I put it on my Twitter. I cannot remember who wrote it. It was on Taste, where it talks about how this feels like a very 1940s sort of melodramatic film noir, and I 100% agree with it. I remember reading that review last year and going, "Oh, I need this movie." It's really quite great, and it's definitely it feels like Sudden Fear or Sorry Wrong Number or any one of those sort of soapy noirs. Like that's what this movie feels like. It's fantastic. I love Sanaa Lathan so much. She's got a TV show with Gina Prince Bythewood coming out this fall. I am stoked. I'll be watching. So that's The Perfect Guy from 2015. I am so glad I finally watched it. I'll probably watch it again soon because I really, really enjoyed it. And you should too. I watched it on Stars. There's other places for you to watch it. You can rent it. It's on DVD. You should just go ahead and invest in buying it, actually, because you'll probably watch it, like 10, 15 times. I really wish I had, like, a bottle of wine and a giant pizza and, like, all of my friends over, and we could have, like, a big sleepover and watch this, because I kept screaming at the TV, and I feel like it would have been a really great, like, sleepover moment. Maybe you guys can do that, and then someone will have a good sleepover moment with this movie, because it deserves it. It deserves it. This is David M. Rosenthal's The Perfect Guy, and I really enjoyed it.